Myrtle just played along, kind of. I think that it started very lightly and fun, kind of.
Correct.
And we both were enjoying, but we had difficulty in language. I had maybe a beef with Abhishek, but it's not like I don't like him. Salman Khan said, and Farhana even pointed out, soft target. When I heard she went to Farhana and there was a beef, it didn't felt really real for me. Hi, it's Natalia Janoszek and you're watching me on Midday.
So after 3 long weeks, we finally have one of the contestants out of the house, and that is here with us, Natalia. Hi.
Nice to see you.
I wish you were inside the house for a longer while.
Same.
But now that you're out, my first and foremost question is, how much did you enjoy your stay inside the house?
I will be honest, I love Bigg Boss house. I heard a lot about the show before, and I heard it's a lot of drama, but I feel like in my case, it was a lot of fun. I'm a genuine and sweet people that I already miss. So I'm very thankful for Jio, Star, or Colors for having me in Bigg Boss, for Salman Khan having me in his house, because it was an adventure of a lifetime.
Right. So, as we delve into your journey with the show, ever since the first episode aired, we saw that you were already paired with Mridul. But as we see, what people perceived is that he was completely into you and you were still holding back. But what was it according to you when it comes to the bond?
Well, I feel like Mridul just played along, kind of. I think that he he's a YouTuber, he's doing content, so obviously for him, being seen with a foreign guy was something, and boy from Noida, he's a bit younger, and I think it started very lightly and fun, kind of.
Correct.
And we both were enjoying, but we had difficulty in language. So most of our interactions were like dancing or having some short Hindi conversation, Babu and Marijan. And it was kind of light, and I think in a humoristic way.
Most artists, whoever goes inside the Bigg Boss house, always has this complaint that every week in Kabar, if they are not being in the limelight, then they think they are not being seen. But if we see in your case, the first week itself, you were one of the first persons that Salman addressed. And though it was for a very cute dance that happened, but somewhere you were seen and you were visible to everyone in these 3 weeks, be it for the task, be it for the fight, be it for your, a completely different side that viewers got to see about you. What do you have to share about this experience? Because not all artists get this chance and this quick inside the house.
I'm very happy that I was part of the family. That although that I'm a Torsi Hindi devotee who everybody were very genuine and helpful. Also that I found the way to be seen with everyone and not being in the back just because of language barrier. The thing with Mridul was very, very sweet, innocent, and he kind of, he was the one entertaining, It's not like I came to Mridul, we need to do this and that. It was always him trying, and I kind of played along. Obviously, I have no idea who is Mridul outside or who is Basir outside or who is anyone. So I was judging them by how I perceive them. There is no other show like Bigg Boss in this world, and it's not like a Big Brother in the other countries. It's really different format, and it's really nice format. People see a lot of fights, but also there's a lot of bonding. A lot of fun times. We become friends. And as I said, it's an amazing adventure. I wish it was a bit longer because I was just getting comfortable. And I'm sure that people wanted to see what's going to happen next with my friendships. And if I'm going to start more being aggressive in the fights or something. But I'm very thankful for Colors and Jio Hotstar for putting a trust in me and for Salman Khan for keeping me on the show.
So, again, with your journey, 2 names that constantly keep coming again, it's Mridul and Basi. But I would say apart from that, we saw a different kind of bonding that you had with Shehbaz in the house.
Yes.
And you
French
had
classes.
Yes. And it indeed went really viral. And apart from that, even you tried to put yourself between all the female contestants, though the bonding was really not visible for us, but I could see that effort coming from your end. So what do you think? Did your efforts work or did they go in waste?
I think that if not the task, I would stay in a house because I was good with everyone.
Right.
I had maybe a beef with Abhishek, but it's not like I don't like him. We just had a beef over him taking the bed and not getting any responsibility on feeling like he should help out, which kind of put a friction between me and Mirdul also that people didn't really see. But even Nagma, who first twice voted for me to go out because she said that she don't see me in a house and no effort, after spending time with me in a shopping team, she said, you know, after I get to know you, I really like you. So I feel like I made friends and I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna see them all when they're out and we're gonna continue the friendship.
So any of them that you thought was not ready to make an effort to gel with you in the house?
I don't think so. Maybe at the beginning, as I said, Nagma, some people were feeling like, oh, she's a foreigner, she don't understand. So, I was, as Salman Khan said, and Farhana even pointed out, soft target. You know, if you don't want to vote for anyone, you vote for Natalia because it's easy to say she's a foreigner.
Right.
So I'm happy I survived the first week or two and kind of showed them that I have something more than that.
Correct.
And even with Shabazz, who was not really speaking good English, we found our own language and that was no problem.
Indeed, I mean, your conversations with him were quite entertaining. When we see that in the task where you had your fight with Abhishek, the same task had Farhana, the same and a similar task ahead had Nehal. But both of them somewhere chose to make it big while you didn't.
And you see, and I'm out. That's the case.
But again, what Farah also rightly said, that there's no point in playing a woman card at this era where everyone is equal. So what's your take on it? I mean, were they more aggressive towards taking things back to the rudimental way?
Well, for sure, using woman card unnecessarily is not helping women. Because then when real situations happen, the women suffers. So you need to remember when we are in this kind of show that it's a task-based show and we play games, and then you kind of need to forget about other things, what you believe outside of it.
Right.
And just focus on the game, which usually goes in a different manner, especially in a Bigg Boss when sometimes it was like really dramatic. So in my opinion, that just because I fall off the chair, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna say that Abhishek made it, for a reason or something. And that's what I clearly pointed out, that I'm not gonna do any drama because I don't see any drama.
Right.
And I'm not gonna do any drama just for the drama because that's not who I am.
Abhishek and Amal both were not at fault, as we see as a viewer. It was something that happened unintentionally. But in both cases, Nehal chose to make it big.
Yeah.
Be it through Farhana or be it herself, or be it through Basir as well.
In Farhana case, first she came to me and I said, I'm not going to do any drama. So when I heard she went to Farhana and there was a beef, it didn't felt really real for me.
Right.
Especially that Abhishek really felt sorry and he was trying to, navigate the situation. But also I didn't want to judge because I don't know Farhana religion or I don't know culture. So for me, it might be not crossing boundaries. For her, it might be crossing boundaries. In the case of Nihal task, 100% it was not Amal's fault and it was exaggerated. I feel like she wanted her private story to came out and that was the moment when she could maybe use it, which was really unfair. And that caused stir between her and Basir at the end.
Indeed. What is your take on Kunika and Tanya?
I feel like, it's like in a relationship, it's a love-hate relationship, kind of a bit toxic, but it's like they can't live without each other. Kunikachi is kind of like a mom figure in a house, cooking, taking care of everything. Someone who is like putting house together. That's why we voted for her at the captaincy task at the beginning. I feel like they both are poking at each other and they are crossing boundaries, but at the same time, they are not closing this friendship. So I feel like we will see more of that.
Do you think that in the towards the third week, did from being a mom figure, did Kunika turn into a control freak?
Well, she is a bit control freak, that we can tell. You can call it bad or good. In the kitchen, for sure, she was ruling.
So now, if you get a chance to go back, what are the 3 things that you think are going to change for you when you go inside? I mean, will it be Basir, Mridul's bond, or how is it?
Well, to answer Mirdul and Basir's situation, I would need to go back and we would need to see their reaction. To be honest, I would love that because it will show the true colors of them. Also, now after Weekend Kavar, we will be able to see if any of them miss me or it was just a part of the game. So we're gonna judge them on that. I'm gonna watch that. And also, I will speak up for myself louder. I was trying to kind of play the nice and I was not direct. Even when someone was telling in my face that I'm not right, when I really knew that I'm right. So I feel like I've grown enough to come and say like, you're lying.
It's going to be interesting. What would be your take on Abhishek once you return?
Oh, Abhishek, you know, we kind of have this, we started as friends. Then it twisted. When I was leaving, I gave him a handshake and I said, I think we can make it work. So I guess when I would go back, I would try to make it work.
What would you like to tell your fans? Moving forward, where do we see you?
Hi everyone. So first of all, I really want to thank you for supporting me in a Bigg Boss. It was an amazing journey. I'm not saying goodbye. I'm saying see you later. My new movie is coming, Musty 4, this year in autumn. There is one more movie coming. So 2 movies in Bollywood are coming soon and I will keep you updated. And well, I'm sure we will meet on some show. Maybe Jalak Diklaja, maybe Fear Factor. Well, that you will find out soon.
Your window to India and the world. Midday. Local pulse, global perspective.